The next part of the front stage is the channels. How are we connecting with our customers? And thinking about the channels of how we're connecting with our customers, we want you to think about touch points. What are all those special little moments of interaction where you're reaching out and connecting with your customers? What are all the different ways that they're going to become aware of you? So for the touch points, we're always thinking about what are all the different ways that we're interacting with the customers. Some examples might be there's brochures at the front desk at the Tinwis Resort. Maybe there's some elements on their website about your walking tours. That's the first moment of interaction, that first touch point that customers will have with your business. Maybe it's that brochure at the front desk. Or maybe it's one of your staff members walking around with the walking tour t-shirt and logo on it, showing customers a great experience, and they see that, go over, walk up and say hi. These are all the different channels and touch points we might have with our customers. Other ones that we're really accustomed to and know about these days are social media platforms like Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Maybe you have some different videos promoting your tours, sharing experiences, and customers leave a comment. That is a touch point. That's an opportunity for you to engage with your customer and get them warmed up, become a warm lead, and lead them to your business to make a sale. If we want to take these touch points and break them down into a short list of the main touch points on the customer journey, we could look at the awareness. How do they become aware of us? The sale. What are the touch points required to go from awareness to purchase? And third, what's the touch point for delivery? How are we delivering our product or service? So awareness might be the brochure at the front desk. Maybe it's seeing the guide walking around with another group. Maybe it's word of mouth. Maybe it's Instagram or Facebook. And then that next point for that touch point from awareness to sale, maybe it looks like going to the website and getting the details on the different tour options. Maybe it looks like opening that brochure and seeing the different details on the tour options and having a conversation with the front desk agent who can help them choose the right one and then go book it. And maybe it's that booking link, that QR, or whatever it is that gets them to go on their phone here, go to your website and sign up for one of your tours. And that third one here on delivery, it's really that customer experience that's given by the guide. And for bonus, we can offer a follow-up one. What's that touch point after the customer's received our product and service and they've gone on? How do we engage with them again to get them to recommend our service, our product, to another future customer, or to come back and be a repeat customer? These are some of the ways that we can break down the channels into very specific touch points that map out the customer journey. The next segment in our business model canvas on the front stage is the customer relationships. When I think about customer relationships, I'm always thinking about how am I nurturing the relationship with my customer? What are those key things that are really important to them? Again, in our first pillar, we're always rooted in empathy. When we think about relationship, first and foremost, we want to think about it from the shoes of our customer. What's the kind of relationship that they want to have with us, their service provider, or the person providing their product? What's their expectation of us? One way that we can think about relationship and how important it is when we look at it through the lens of modern technology, like our phones. Are our customers expecting an experience that's hands-on and in-person? Or are they expecting a chatbot to pop up and give them the answers? When we come back to our walking tour company, what this relationship could look like is along their customer journey, maybe they're okay with that digital, automated kind of experience and relationship. They want to have a relationship with your company where they're learning about the experiences you can provide through a video or through an online experience or through word of mouth. And then really quickly, it turns into wanting to have a relationship that's in person. They want to have that local, authentic, and genuine connection. If they were on the walking tour, you might find that if they had all of the guiding experiences and cultural knowledge and history and teachings shared by an automated AI voice on a phone, they might not really get that full experience that they're really looking for. It might not be the right relationship. Maybe what they really would like is to have someone who grew up in the region talk to them and show them and spend that time with them, that really quality time, speaking with their own voice from their own heart. It's a kind of thing, a kind of relationship that you couldn't make up with a phone. Other businesses, it might be completely appropriate to have lots of automation involved and have lots of technology as an intermediary on your relationship. So for us, going back to our case study, we might say that the relationship early on is one of digital technology. They're going to become aware of us through looking at our Instagram and TikTok videos of these awesome tours in scenic, beautiful British Columbia, scenic, beautiful Tinwis Resort. Then really quickly, our value proposition turns into requiring us to have that relationship be a high-touch relationship that's in person and that's genuine and authentic, and there's no technology intermediary. We're together having a real human experience in nature. And then the relationship afterwards might shift again to one mediated by technology, whereby we're able to share some of the videos that we captured of them and their kids having a really fun time on our trip. We package those up, we send them to them, and then they go ahead and they share them on their Instagram and TikTok, and they tag us as a collaborator. And so all of their friends and family who are probably planning a trip to Tofino in the next year or two are going to remember that, and they're going to have that first touch point and experience that our customer originally had, which is finding out about our business and our walking tour experience through digital technology.